Hey, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to EveryMan Prepping. As you can see today, I'm outside and I wanted to show you something in my fruit tree area. You know, we talk about growing your own food. Well, after you grow it and while you're growing it, you need to keep it. What's that mean? Keeping it away from birds and other critters that could be taking your hard-earned fruit. So let me turn it around. Okay, so this is one of my apple trees. And you can see it's got apples there. Be ready in about a month. It's a newer apple tree. I have it under a net. The net goes from ground all the way up to the top. That is protected from squirrels, raccoons. I know people are going to say raccoons can tear right through that. You're true, but they don't. They don't seem to bother it. They maybe don't have the time for it and they go to a neighbor's house. I don't know. But birds especially. This is bird netting. I can put a link to it. It's from Avigard, and it comes in rolls that are 28 feet wide, 100 foot long. You can get 500 foot long also, but I like the 28 by 100. Cut it to whatever size you need. Cover all sides of the tree, and look at that. You don't have birds. If this wasn't here, birds would ravage what's here before I can even eat it. They would just totally decimate what you have. So you don't need to put it on every tree from the beginning. Like you see, there's a tree back there that doesn't have it. This is a pluot in front of us here. It's almost done for these pluots. You can kind of see a few in there. Look how big and beautiful that is without any bird marks in it. You will keep what you grow on your trees if you use these. It also works for grapes and strawberries. I'll show you that in a minute. But you need to have these. Put them on when the fruit starts ripening. We'll go to this other pluot, this Dandy Dapple, Flavor King, Flavor Queen, kind of a multi, they call it fruit cocktail tree. As you can see here, it's all covered. Almost all the fruit's gone. All we have here is a couple in there really quick, a couple Flavor Queens in the back. But I eat almost every single fruit off these trees because I protect them from the animals. Let's go see a couple more. Here's a giant fig tree, mission fig. And you can see they're just starting to turn black. I had these on, this net on, probably about a week ago because I knew they were going to turn black this time of year. Get them on before the birds will attack and you'll have a lot more fruit. Let's go see another one. This is a Flavor King pluot. As you can see, it's fully covered also, top to bottom. It's got a lot of big, nice fruit that will not be harmed by the birds. You will get it all. You can then preserve these, eat these, can these, do whatever you want. And all your hard work. I mean, you fertilize these, you water them, you prune them, you may prune them again, you thin them out. You spend hours and hours. Why let most of your fruit go to the animals? Get yourself some of these nets. Like I said, I'll put a link down below. I'm not affiliated with the company. I'm paying with my own money. It's all my own resources, so don't get anything from it. But I feel the need to tell you guys, you know, you work so hard, keep your fruit. Let's go see what they look like on the grapes. Here we are at the grapes. And these, I'll get up closer. These are Thompson green seedless grapes. You know birds will decimate these, but you get a 17 wide or 28 wide by 50, 100 feet long and covers the whole row from top till bottom. You will have so many more grapes to eat at this. You might not know what to do with them, but it's better than having the birds eat most of them. Let's go check out the other side. This side I have my Concord grapes. These are ready to go. You want to put these nets on as soon as your grapes turn lightish pink, because that's when the birds will start ravaging them. And to harvest, you're probably wondering, I just lift up from the bottom, get underneath there, or just hold it with one hand and harvest. Same with the trees. Just lift it up, go underneath, and harvest. Is it a hassle? Does it take a little time? Yeah, a little bit, but it's worth it. Yeah, you're gonna spend, 20 minutes per tree, per grape row to put it up. If you have a partner to help you, it goes in faster, but that time is well worth your effort. Trust me. Let's go check out strawberries. So you see I used a raised bed for my strawberries. Much easier to maintain them and to pick them and keep vermin and bugs and critters off them as well. You also see that along with the netting, I also have a black sunshade. It gets my area too hot for the strawberries to do well in the dead of summer. So I put a black netting on them as well. It's a shade cloth basically. It's a 30% shade cloth. The strawberries underneath there, I've recently harvested a ton last night, so I don't think there's any left, but as you can see, the bird netting protects it and the shade cloth protects it from the sun. The hoops are made to keep it off. The hoops are just 1/2 inch PVC bent in an arc, stuck in the ground with two, there's a rebar, just small 1/4 inch rebar, pushed in there, those slipped over the top, and then what's holding it is little PVC netting clamps. You get all that. You can get those at nurseries, Amazon, the PVC from your home improvement store. Some more over here. You got a couple strawberries over here coming in at the end. But this works great for keeping your strawberries growing, squirrels, other critters out of them, and the sunshade really helps in the sun over here. And in the short video I made, these are the elderberries. Once again, netted top to bottom. In fact, they're ready for harvest. If you wonder why I grow elderberries, I'll do a video on it, but you make elderberry syrup with it. It's a great antiviral, antibacterial. If you think you're getting sick, you need elderberry syrup. It does wonders for you. Why this tree only has the foil, you're asking? Well, the small birds are so light and these clusters sit right on the top, they can still land on there and peck at the fruit. So the foil's on there to scare the birds away, because these fruit are at the very edge, and it works great. And they're also ready for harvest. Look at that, beautiful elderberries, beautiful, ready for harvesting. So YouTube, what you need to do is get your bird netting, cover up your fruit trees, your strawberries, blueberries, any other berries you want, anything you don't want the birds to attack, get hold of. Preserve your time, preserve your hard work, and get everything that you grow and be able to harvest it. So grow what you eat, grow your own, but also make sure you keep your own. Until next time, keep your ear to the ground and head on a swivel.